Before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates.
Welcome back to our channel. Mike Colter, star of Evil and the lead of the recently canceled Luke Cage on Netflix, and Katja Herbers, who co-starred in Divorce, have a great professional and romantic chemistry. But I found it difficult to let go of his passion with Rosario Dawson Claire Temple. Even with all that they've gone through to be together, it feels a bit too soon. These are the dangers of binge-watching television. Given that Herbers plays Dr. Kristen Bouchard and Colter plays David Acosta, a future Catholic priest in training, and that she is the single provider for her family and a married mother of 4 small daughters, it is unlikely that the two will get into any overtly romantic situations anytime soon. Even though it's strongly hinted in the pilot that David, a seminary student who is only 2 years into a 5-year training program, may leave, especially if he enrolled out of guilt and sadness over a loved one's passing. Even so, Kristen, a lapsed Catholic, is able to violate her marital vows, especially when it comes to an absentee husband who seldom—
He won't talk with us anymore, but he will talk to you.
How much do you pay?
makes an effort to support his family in favor of his own self-serving ambitions. We do, however, know that honorable people like these two will not readily break their oaths. Their lives are about more than just romance. They are about protecting the people that are important to them and defeating evil. Therefore, for the foreseeable future, David, Kristen, and their third wheel, contractor Ben Schroff Osif Manvi, will stick to the classic longing stare and coded language and fight the good fight together. One day,
Just close your eyes. Just press your eyes shut.
They might get romantically involved, and that's acceptable too. They have a spiritual bond, and I'm always drawn to soulmates that share a spiritual connection and help each other grow into their true selves. In addition, Michael Emerson, the devil, or someone quite similar to him, is keeping an eye on them. He is going by the name Leland Townsend in this incarnation, and he has already taken their dark secrets in order to intimidate and influence them as much as possible. We are well aware that the devil will not stop himself from making fun of unclean priests and unfaithful women, even if they are only transgressing mentally.
You want someone to lie for you on the stand? You can get someone else. Not me.
Leland is not an exception. For David and Kristen, it's all business deciding if someone is mad or under demonic possession, verifying healings, looking into hauntings, and solving other enigmas from the Catholic Church's backlog of case reports. David is the head investigator and the leader of the company. As a psychologist, Kristen thinks science will provide an explanation for these enigmatic circumstances. Ben, a general contractor and atheist, determines whether the individual's unexplained symptoms have a physical or environmental explanation. The Ghostbusters theme is played. I'm kidding. The Ghostbusters numbered 4. Not to add, Christine Lottie plays Cheryl Luria, Kristen's mother, who helps out with the kids before going off to live her own life. Although she doesn't appear much in the pilot, perhaps more of her will appear in upcoming episodes. She and Ben seem like kindred souls, and I want the program to bring these two worn-out, worldly characters together through their shared sense of humor. Every now and then, all that evil is going to have to let up a little. With Kristen's canned mini margaritas, her house under the bridge looking like a rolled doll—
That's not really necessary.
I need to see them now.
dream house, and her 4 small daughters who are just begging to be possessed, things are off to a fantastic start. However, there were moments when I wasn't sure if I was meant to take anything seriously or if I was just seeing satire. Was it meant to terrify someone to see the scar from her cesarean section and then urinate on the ground? The mother is parenting her 4 children primarily by herself. She has undoubtedly already experienced these on a daily basis. That won't be enough for the devil to torment a contemporary nearly single mother. Which is why I have a problem with Evil. It can be so incredibly corny at times. Usually, I don't watch CBS since the shows are so cliched, misogynistic, and outdated. As I indicated earlier, Evil appears to be attempting to walk a fine line between classic and modern sensibilities, which suggests that Roald Dahl, the author of Matilda and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, is the inspiration behind it. With an excessive amount of hardships, too many people to look after, and a bleak, cold, and terrible world that is pushing in on her from all sides, visually symbolized by her home, Christine's existence is right out of one of his books. I completely anticipate that her children will end up being someone else's, inherited unexpectedly following the death of her best friend or
Terrorists to start in your 30s, right? My guess is it's a momentary disruption.
his kids, and now views them as her own. To compound the misery, the scar from the cesarean section will be from a baby who passed away and prevented her from having her own children. If not, she must be so weak-willed that she allows her husband to sneak in, get her pregnant, and then sneak out again, leaving her to support and rear an increasing number of kids on her alone. She also doesn't seem to be able to use birth control. Or is she carrying on until she gives birth to a boy, which used to be a common cause of huge families, as well as current in some circles? Evil employs every cliché associated with Christianity on demons, possession, and similar themes, even if the purported demon speaks Latin. Latin is a long-dead language, so I'm not sure why a demon would bother learning it in the 21st century. The devil would undoubtedly be more interested in being understood when he attempts to convert people to Christianity, if that were the only true religion, than in demonstrating his command of the language employed by priests in particular historical eras. Likewise with crosses and specific prayers. That's all simply an effort to support your own faith as the true one. Real evil won't give it a second thought, in the same way that it doesn't in reality. I am aware that Orson Roy was not a true demon, but Leland, who is suggested to be the actual thing, coached him. Therefore, I can't take the television program
What was that about? Who's George?
I don't. How could he have known?
Known what?
evil seriously when its main focus is on helping me realize that Christianity is essential to warding off evil and recognizing virtue. Alternatively, when a dream demon accuses the main female character of sinning for flirting while married, an attempt is made to slut-shame her for being pleasant with a new acquaintance. Is it expected of her to always have a somber expression on her face and downcast eyes, or simply refrain from speaking in public? Kristen couldn't have won that interaction because she will also be called out if she isn't approachable and cheerful when she interacts with males. I'll probably watch a couple more evil episodes to catch up with Mike Coulter and take in the dynamic between the two characters. Perhaps it will be Matilda, the supernatural crime fighter with a darkly humorous subversiveness. Perhaps in later episodes, there will be a more philosophical and open-minded tone. Perhaps Kristen will speak up more confidently, and her opinion will be heard. Perhaps her daughters aren't meant to be used as props. Perhaps some more mature women will arrive. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.